Chapter 23. Corruption. Scenarios and solutions. Below are sample corrupt acts and suggested resolutions. We are already in the water. There's no need to be afraid of being cold. The solutions are new ways to harness, coordinate, and probably centralize corrupt practices. The solution is to make us think of other ways of resolving corruption problems. There were solutions to anything and everything, provided our minds are solution-oriented. Frankly, I am sick that almost everyone is one-dimensional on everything, as if we are all joined at the hip. Many of us are not raised to be solution-oriented. Period. I once asked a nice family member, "Why do you just regurgitate the same known information in your writings? Why not suggest solutions?" He hasn't spoken to me ever since my challenging questions. I am not bothered by his reaction because I am saving time and energy, listening to the same old information anyway. I have better things to do with my time. The objective here is finding real practical solutions so that the general welfare of more people, not all people, can be improved. Since it is assumed that corruption is on Earth to stay, the only way available is to develop means to improve the lives of all children of God during citizens' limited time on Earth. It is a way to make tomorrow better than yesteryears for more people. If these suggestions are implemented, the economy will grow, security will improve, and our corrupt leaders will in turn have more opportunity to be more corrupt and get richer than ever before. In short, the corrupt practitioners will make more money in the end, which is one of their reasons for staying corrupt. Their titles, positions of leadership, power, and authority will be intact and enhanced. Scenario: abuse, mistreatment and abuse of the poor and powerless. Junior staff, maids, cooks, security personnel, gatemen and women, drivers, cleaners, family members, etc. All ordinary helpless folks. The corruption. The corruption from these acts are not money-changing hands, but the mistreatments by those in authority over the powerless, due to their mental deficiencies and traditional beliefs. The powerless lack the means or ability to fight for their rights. To make matters worse, there are no labor laws to safeguard the fundamental rights of the abused. Moral corruption. Solutions. The poor and powerless should be treated better. Abused individuals should be educated to know their rights, how to defend them, and report all abuses without fear of retributions. The more these sets of people are made whole and better off, the more productive they will be to their masters, employers, and the society as a whole will also benefit from less poverty, emotional abuses, and mental torture. Corrupt practitioners must keep in mind that treating the poor better doesn't mean they will overtake their powers. History shows that majority of the poor lack the mentality to take over power. They can't even power up themselves. Occasional coup d'etat not considered. If you take some of the corrupt funds, let's say 1%, to improve the life of a housemaid or a gatekeeper, I guarantee that their productivity will improve 60%, and the corrupt practitioner will sleep well at night, and the foods they eat will be free of foreign objects. Give your poor slaved household some days off to rejuvenate and observe their improved results up tenfolds. Treat your ignorant maids a little better, even much less than you are treating your new girlfriends or boyfriends. At the beginning of the sexual ride, before you dumped him or her, you will see better and improved services. Scenario: education. The corruption. Education touches the lives of many. This is the sector that managing corruption should be emphasized. Bribery in exchange for admissions, grades, and employment opportunities within educational institutions are common. Tribalism and nepotism in employment, coupled with incompetent management by administrators, are the norm in our educational enterprises. Educators are selling exams papers, selling grades, and engaging in sex and sexual harassments to award grades, as if it is their birthright to do so. Does this practice extend to every student and everybody in their schools? Almost. The corrupt elites send their children, 20%, to the best limited good schools available, where many staff are not as daring to abuse and harass them, like the schools of the poor and powerless. School authorities' nonchalant attitude to student abuses and other malfeasance are rampart in many of the schools we do not care about. Centralized educational systems with regressive and antiquated standards we maintained or embraced reduce students' learning ability. No real education freedom. What's the rule of attaining the age of 18 before entering university is all about? Good Lord. Solutions. The government should get out of the business of running the education systems. The government's job is to regulate schools and not manage them. The government has no history of doing better managing schools anywhere in the world. Many are not even better in their trade, politics. Proper education is very important in any economy for development, attracting talents and improving the general growth of the society. Education is power, economic power, political power, and intellectual power. Real independence power. The more efficient the education system, the better the general public with improved productivity and a reduction in the level of crimes. The current age limit or height before attending schools should be abolished. One can just imagine a smart child at the younger age of 4, or the so-called short people denied education opportunities because of their height, when such individuals might have been the next Isaac Newton. We all read about children's prodigy, right? What's the correlation between someone's height and intelligence? What's the correlation between age and intelligence? The school authority should concentrate on formulating policies to measure a child's ability to excel, not by some individual's archaic standards. A continued colorization after years of independence. Who came up with this stupid height or age ideas in the first place? Here is another one. The additional years in school, or the forced additional national year of service scheme, after university graduation, before gaining real employment, should be eliminated. Maybe it was a great idea to unite a divided country at the time it was implemented. I am not even sure it has achieved its unity objective. To date, there's no national unity to show for it. There's no evidence that the original goal has achieved its mission. The program is full of corruption. I know of a friend who received special exemption and was deployed to a place of his choice, family business. I am not sure he was alone. Employers need fresh young minds to contribute to their company's bottom lines, instead of delaying such smart minds, wasting away in some villages, doing nothing related to their area of study. Has anyone considered the diminished brain power after 1-month school breaks or holidays? This national service scheme is nothing but corrupt bureaucracy at its best. While in school, students should be allowed to study whatever they want, whenever they want, and wherever they want. The time limit on when a student will or should graduate should be left to the students by their own efforts, and not to some fiat corrupt standards. Any child should be able to go to school and graduate at any age if they earned it. Any child should be allowed to determine their own achievement timeline as they see fit. Competition between students should be allowed without any set limits. I have read in some countries where a student under the age of 14 received their PhDs. No one has any right to control the minds and the ability of any child. I watch children on social media, inventing things that our elite children can't achieve, even over the prescribed admission age. Do we have special institutions to accommodate these poor smart kids? Okay, I got it now. Our foreign masters will engage them sooner or later, the same way they are rating our soccer stars. I am happy they do, because these innovative children deserve recognition and better living standard for their ingenuity. Considering all these anomalies inflicted on our children, we still have the gut to say we are not corrupt or inept? Honestly, we are wicked souls. Truly, we have no conscience. We are the same devils we prayed against. Scenario: employment. The corruption. Nearly all employment is mostly by referrals. Employment is based on affiliation of friends, associates, clan, and club memberships. And we lied to our children, go to school and study hard to be somebody. Without any plan, they will find employment after graduation, without godfathers or godmothers. And we wonder why many want to japa with every opportunity. Majority japered and never return to the motherland. Many japered and able to send foreign currencies back home to cater for families and build houses, which they can't do without japered. The same reason many wannabes flock to the capital city looking for green pastures. Confession: I am searching for ways to japa myself. Bite me. Solutions: leaders should create more job opportunities. Leaders must ascertain or guarantee the environment where job creation can foster jobs that are tribal blind, clan blind, regional blind. This will be a major burden lifted from the shoulders of those who must find work for their clan members. I know these godfathers must be frustrated every time someone called at the middle of the night, asking for employment favors. Employment opportunities should be open to all. This way, many who can provide value to the economy will be available for employment and not necessarily those only from leaders' tribe. Leaders should support small businesses, including value-added training, adequate financial support, and management. In some countries, small businesses.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, please like this video, leave a comment, and definitely subscribe. Want to know what happens next? Be sure to follow to catch the very next chapter.